You already know this is Punch Run Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, Errol Spence. First and foremost, just let me say this. Thank you to the higher power, the God above that kept Errol Spence in the earth with us. And regardless if he was gonna fight anymore, things of that nature, it's great that Errol Spence is here. It's great that Errol Spence is alive to take care of his daughters, and that's what's more important than anything else. And in the aftermath, we just found out that Errol Spence was charged with DWI. Now, for the people that don't know what DWI is, it's drinking while intoxicated. We don't know the percentage. We don't know that detail, but DWI is a DWI. And a lot of people was going on Errol Spence. I see the comment box. I see the comment box. I see the Twitter. I see the Twitter feed. I see the Instagram. I see everybody really going in on Errol Spence. And let me say it like this: people make mistakes. People do not go out and probably drink and say, you know what, I'm just gonna go ram and just crash a car and things like that. Nobody thinks like that. Nobody's really stupid enough to think like that, unless if you're suicidal, you really are mentally ill in that way to put yourself at risk and put a lot of people at risk. I know for a fact Errol Spence got a lot to live for, and that's not his motive. But people make mistakes and things happen. And also, thank God that in that accident, nobody was hurt, and it's a miracle that nobody was there while the car went out of control. But he has to face this, and excuse me, instead of all beating down on Errol Spence because of the decision that he made, we all could come around him and if it is a problem, help him get through it. I think, this is probably the biggest wake-up call, whether it's a few drinks, but if it's over the limit, it's just a wake-up call. And I think Errol Spence is smart enough. Errol Spence got a good family support. He's smart enough to know that, wow, he got away with one. And I think being charged is the least of his worries. Nobody was hurt except him. Thanks to that, I just wish in this society that we stop praying and stop waiting for downfall or a down story or something or a drama. At the end of the day, it all humbled us. It all humbled us. And there might be people out there that be like, you know what, I lost my daughter at DWI. A guy drunk or a woman drunk hit my son or daughter and passed away. And there's a lot of people that does have that type of animosity, that have that hate towards, people that drink and drive. I understand that. We can't, we got to hold him accountable for what he did and what could have happened as well. But at the end of the day, I don't think that he went out there trying to hurt somebody, or things happen and people make mistakes, and the smartest people is the one that learn from their mistakes. And I believe that he's gonna learn from those mistakes. I pray that he's coping with it, because he could land into the person's stage just by knowing that he was almost gonna pass away or something like that. At the end of the day, man, I wish that we more positive and actually help him get help if he does. If he was really in need of the help, if he's an alcoholic or things of that nature, I'm with Errol Spence on this one. And I'm also with the family that may feel that, a person shouldn't go out there and drink. No, he shouldn't get a leeway. I understand their feeling. And at the end of the day, it's not it's not premeditated. It's nothing like that. And I hope people just be humble enough. I understand. Look, this is a sport. I understand if some of you guys don't like Errol Spence because of his style. You might like Bud Crawford, and you don't like Errol Spence because you love Bud Crawford, and they talk a lot of trash. And at the end of the day, man, these guys are humans. They just job. They just promoting. These guys are good human beings, y'all. And heart of all hearts, man, these guys are humble. These guys are good human beings. People make mistakes. Let's not cast them about their mistakes, man. We grow. we're not all fully developed, man. We're not all fully developed, man. We probably never fully developed. That's the beauty of it, because we could still grow, and we could, and there is mistakes. We could learn from it. Just thank God that he's here so he could learn from the mistakes, because it could have ended. And we don't want to see that, regardless if he was drinking or not. I know for sure you're going to be like, you know what? He should, it's still bad. Their girls got their father back. Let's come around Errol Spence, man. Let's stop the bashing and things of that nature. It could have ended worse, and we won't be here talking, and people won't be talking trash and things of that nature, you know? So, pray for Errol Spence to get through this. If he was charged with DWI, he's going to get through it. That's going to be the least of his worries, man. He's here, he's alive, he's breathing. You already know, this is Punch Unboxing. On to the next.